The fact that we could sit here and laugh about it is
right.
Beautiful. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Charmaine, and right now we are about to spill the ink with Black Ink Crew Chicago's Don Brumfield. What's good, Donnie?
Hey, chilling, man. How you feeling?
You know, quarantine has been, kind of hectic. Between postpartum and quarantine, I totally got a therapist.
I've been doing my Zoom therapy too, man.
Man, it's needed, right? We need to take a look back at some Black Ink Crew times, and I definitely want you to spill the ink and let me know what you're thinking when you watch these clips.
All right, bet. Let's get it.
Man, what the is this girl doing here, man? Y'all see your goofy ass right there, Tasha. This shorty is obviously the worst thing that could be happening in my life right now. Think she finna walk up to me and talk to me in front of all of my friends and start trying to embarrass me in front of my peoples? Wanna talk? We go upstairs. I finna do this down here. You showing up here today, looking pregnant? Like, for real? Knowing me and my team was gonna be here at my bro stuff, just clearly to start some. We don't even with you, so why are you here? But it's cool. I'm glad you here, cause I need everybody to see before they leave today how crazy you really is. Listen up, shorty. At the end of the day is this. I already told my wife, whatever, slept with you, all that goofy. All this other that you spread is what's pissing me off.
What other?
Be 100, G. You told my wife that I've known you and been talking to you since 2016. I only known you since July. You know I never knew you until I did your piercing, G.
Really done.
So go and lie.
Lie, sweetheart?
The thing is, everybody that know you know what they associate with you? Lies. Case in point is, pulling up our ass with these weak ass receipts. You're lying to say that I paid for an abortion. Correct or not?
Correct.
The fact is this. I met you in July, I did your piercing, and yes, I did sleep with you, and that was a mistake. But don't act like it was bigger than that. I never led you on. I never told you I wanted to be with you. I never told you I love you. You've been lying.
We made that clear.
Yeah, exactly. End of the day, this ain't what the I want. Think I want my kids separated? You think I want my house up? No, I don't. You try to create a consistency system between me and you that didn't exist. Tasha, let's not play this game.
I think it's just the best to do.
Man, don't do it. Shorty not even ready. Hey, yo, break it up.
What the just happened?
That bitch lucky I don't like pregnant bitch.
Pull us up the car. Let's get out of here.
She's sitting there looking stupid. I'm telling her all these facts. She's like, okay. But you know you lying, shorty. Lying like a motherfucker.
It's crazy.
I mean, I wish my people would have exercised a little bit more restraint. Don't get me wrong. But Tasha should have had a hell of a lot more restraint than to think you finna just show up to my people's stuff. Like, why would you even do that? The truth prevailed tonight, man. Everybody in the room can tell she was on some bullshit. Stop all the lying. Everybody know anything about Don. If it was mine, I take care of mine. I just hope it ain't mine.
All right, Don, so tell me, what the hell is going on here?
You know what? I'm sitting up here. We enjoying a great night. You know, we're at the time, we're there, we're trying to support Van. And I look over and I see her. I see Tasha there and I'm thinking like, why? For what? Like, why ruin a good night? Positive energy. I'm already stressing. I'm thinking about Ashley. I'm thinking about DJ. I'm thinking about Ashton. And then I gotta see the reason why I'm stressing. Like the complete reason why I'm stressing walks through the door with the intentions of nothing else but blowing the night. Because nobody here is like your buddy, your friend. So like, why is she even here?
Right. So what was your relationship with Tasha?
I mean, it was no relationship. I mean, really, it was like, you know, a fan of Nine Mag came in for a piercing, and, you know, one thing led to another that should have never happened. You know what I mean? It was nothing more, nothing major. She was just looking to be a part of the, you know, the Nine Mag fame, you know what I mean? Trying to get a little, I don't know, a little clout in the city, I guess.
Okay, Don, you came with the receipts, though.
Hey, man, first thing is I'm looking at myself. you could tell I was stressed. I looked like two completely different people. Beard was raggedy. I was looking fat and fat. I was looking rough. I looked stressed.
You look a little tired. You look a little tired.
I looked tired, tired. And that's so crazy. Looking at that and then looking at my life presently. You know what? I hated the experience. I hated going through all of that. But you know what? I just needed to get slapped in the face with reality about how I was behaving. Like, my choices, the things I was doing. I only dealt with that crap because of who I was choosing to be at that time in my life. Right. And I was like, I look at that and I'm like, I hate everything that happened. Yeah. Me and Ashley, that girl had me and Ashley separated. You remember she was in Texas with Ashton. He was the same age as your daughter right now. Mm-hmm. Like, imagine being away from your daughter at that age. And I was missing milestones. I was missing like first crawls and everything, all because of the choice I made at that time. That 10 minutes ain't even worth it. When you start looking at life. So I will say that experience just taught me so much about myself, and it really showed me like how much I love my family, and like I could never put us through some crap like that again. Like, I'm super glad that as we found out that ain't, no kids, no none of that stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you whatever happened to the baby, because she looked like she was pregnant. She was claiming it was yours. That's the whole,
she's been out in the clubs partying it up like nothing ever happened, man.
Wow. So there was never a baby that was born.
Yeah, man. Never seen any receipts of a baby. Never seen a birth. Never seen nothing, yo. Straight back to the club in life right after, man. That's crazy.
So but the thing is, you were the bigger person, and you definitely said, hey, I made this mistake. Right. I've already told my wife that. But for you to make that mistake in real life, and then this girl comes on TV, like trying to, shame you on TV. How did that make you feel?
Man, I felt like crap, because at the end of the day, it wasn't just me getting dragged. My wife was getting dragged, my family, my friends, all of you guys who were connected to me. When things happen, like, it's like your whole unit get dragged with you. And like, I hated like people running up on y'all in public. Is that true, Charmaine? Did Don really did it? I hate, when you start looking back at how much you was putting everybody through. Yeah. At that moment, and like, you were there, you was trying to put her out of the location, and my friends was yelling and fighting with it. It's like you start looking at how much stress it put everybody in through, because they trying to be there for you. It's jacked up, and I had to realize, like, man, it ain't even worth it. It's like I'm like, so man, I'm sick of even having to look at it again.
I'm sure relive it, right?
Yeah, but it's a hill moment in life. It's a lesson learned, and that's why I just meditate now. I've been praying on it. Keep making better.
So it's safe to say that if you could go back, you would do things totally different.
Oh man, it's so different, man. Like, honestly, I would have never entertained. I would have never said hello or whatever. I would never did a piercing at the time. If I knew all of that was coming out of it, period. Like, period. It's not even worth it when you find out like who we can be. So it was like, I felt stupid. You know what I mean? To this day, I still feel dumb about it. And it just so happened to be a light-skinned girl running around trying to ruin my life.
Well, I guess she wasn't the first one, huh? And that's probably going to bring us to the next clip, Don.
I got you, man.
Look at that segue. It's complete that Don is having fun, and everyone is looking at Ashley like she's a fool. She has no idea what her man is up to, and I'm not gonna let you lie on her like that, bruh, at all.
I can't even lie, the look fun as hell, but...
So what's up? How's everything?
Nothing, everything cool. I mean, about the other situation, Don keeps saying that he didn't have sex with you. You said that he did, so I kind of let it go because we're not getting nowhere. So.
Girl, the thing is, you don't have to worry about me and Don. If there was anything, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, but a long time ago was when we were still together. He's saying that you're a lie, and I'm still rocking with my man.
That's fine. No, you rocking with your man, that's cool. Anything between you and your man is you and your man at the end of the day. But I want to let you know.
Yeah, we could get him in the
And if you're, I'm not trying to. No, I'm not even. That's not even what I'm saying, Don.
You said a long time ago she.
That's not even Don. Don.
So don't make me act stupid on this boat.
No, don't act stupid, Ashley. Listen. Ashley, please. Anytime Ashley and I want to have a conversation, Don will make sure that does not happen.
No, I'm not doing nothing. You don't have to touch me.
Ashley, at the end of the day, I just want to let you know.
She said that she
No, so that's not what I originally came over here to say. I was just trying to come over here to chat with Ashlly.
Within the 4 years.
Ashley, at the end of the day, whatever's between you and Don is between you guys.
If I can push pause, rewind, take Charmaine, throw her off the boat, and then press play again, that would be perfect right now.
What are you doing? Charmaine, did you done? Did you within 4 years? Charmaine, within 4 years? They made her do it. Don't tell me she did come to me. She's telling me to let it go, basically. I'm not letting it go. Did she within 4 years? I'm really questioning things now that Don pushed me away from Charmaine. And I'm really feeling and knowing in my head that Don is definitely keeping something away from me.
So, what are you thinking, Don? What do you think when you're watching that over again?
Oh man, I'm looking at some drunk kids, man. We some drunk kids, man. Dang, you know what? All I'm thinking is, I didn't even get there. I didn't even get to that point of explosion. Like, it's...
The fact that we could sit here and laugh about it is
right.
Beautiful. One, two, watching it back. Oh my God! I just look how skinny I was. But aside from that, how drunk I was, you could just see. I think my eyes are crossing. I'm so drunk. And for me, I think that I definitely remember like it was very tense between us at the time. You totally hated my guts, and I don't blame you. I totally just want to like tell you that I wasn't trying to ruin your life. We were on TV and people thought I was a homewrecker. So I just was trying to like clear the air.
I don't think you were moving from like a hateful place or a bogus place. I think, you know what, at that point of life, man, nobody knows how to maturely like go about something. Especially myself. Like I didn't know how to maturely handle the situation. So of course I'm handling it just like a little boy would. You know what I mean? Running from it, trying to avoid the confrontation.
You like get away, move away.
Like I'm like, abort. Like that's all that's going through my mind. Abort.
Hell yeah, you like whatever finna come out of Charmaine's mouth, crazy as hell. Get my woman away from her now.
Well, no, when you drunk, you never know. When you were drunk, nobody knew what you was gonna say. So it was like, come on, it might get weird. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So, again, man, man. All I can do is look back and laugh. We was slapped.
We were
I was tripping. You know what? And I say it again for everybody, man. You know what? I deeply apologize for like the lack of respect I have for you, for Ashley at that time. I didn't, as two great women, I went about that whole situation completely wrong. And, I apologize all over again for that. You know what I mean?
Well, thanks,
I think it should have been handled so differently.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. I could forgive you because, like you said, we was young and didn't know what to do. And on top of that, you're dealing with your real life, but you're dealing with it on TV. And then everybody's chiming in and judging. But even looking back on it, I will say season 1, those were the good old days. Those are the good old days.
Yeah, we living.
Those were the great days,
like,
man. And now look, we got kids and responsibilities. We can't even get that drunk no more. Should we keep watching this clip or what?
Tell her. She said you're a liar.
Listen.
No, it's not
you're not listening. All these people came on this boat to kick it, enjoy themselves, and I feel like it's the wrong place to be holding any of this as a discussion. You get so stubborn, the same
and then like you said, that's why I don't bring you around.
Listen.
I never did anything to this man.
What she said?
Bro, she came to me and said, I know what me and Don did. Whatever and Don. She never denied they.
I feel for Ashley and Don. I feel for Ashley for wanting to know the truth, and I feel my brother for just trying to have a good time and trying to just party in peace.
She want to be friends with you. She want to get past the like, okay, we obviously...
Somebody tell me they gotta be friends with them.
My goal was to have everybody here and have a good time and step away from the drama that we already dealing with. And now Charmaine took it upon herself to bring all of that with us on this boat. That defeats his whole purpose.
I've told you multiple times how to handle this.
Let me get my
toes,
man.
At the end of the day,
there's nothing that can change right now.
I get you.
She feels how she feels.
I feel you, bruh.
See Charmaine and Don arguing. My first reaction is, let me sit back and see what they really arguing about.
I'm not trying to bring no drama in your life.
I know that.
To be honest. I feel you, bruh. But at the end of the day, you could have just told Shorty the truth.
No.
You're hitting my phone. You're still trying to stop lying.
I'm standing right here on this yacht, listening to her say that. Everyone's listening to what she's saying. Kind of make me feel like Charmaine is not lying. I do feel like a fool. I feel like Don betrayed me.
Yeah, did you him? It's not that I him. Period, Ashley. It's not that I
What you do, Charmaine? You told me I went the whole 9 yards. Did you him?
I told you the first time we spoke.
So you Don?
You lied to me and told me you wasn't in a situation.
Charmaine goes too far. Who the are you to call my family a situation? I don't give a
I'm talking to
you, and you didn't know about my son and her. So lie again.
So
lie again. Lie again, bro. Tell me you know. Tell me you want me to be cool.
Ashley, you want to talk? Ashley.
Bro. I know.
Oh, damn, babe. Yeah.
You want me? You want me? At that particular moment, man, I just go red. I'm so pissed, man. I just black out, man. And, you know, next thing you know, I got like Ryan and everybody else trying to grab me and intercept.
Y'all need to check her. She's telling him that's why he's mad.
But I'm not finna let him go with her like that.
I know.
Girl, she's asking me, did you? Am I supposed to lie? It definitely was really intense on that boat.
Yeah. You know, watching that clip, man, I look at it and I saw myself, and I saw you, I saw Ash, saw everybody, man. I just kind of was like, damn, bro, like, who was I at that point in my life? Like, who was I, like, you know, clear the air, like, you know, I've never put my hands on you ever. Like, we've yelled, we fought, but you know, I've never been like, abusive. Like, I never ever put hands on you. And for me to be out of character like that as a man, you know, it really hurts to see myself, like, at that point in my life. And I could never be that type of person again, man. So again, you know, I apologize a million times if I could. If I could, a big sorry poster to walk around on my back, you know, for the way I behaved back in that point of my life, you know. Everybody that knows me, I'm really a big teddy bear, man. And I hate that I was even that type of person. But I was going through so much at the time. You know, I was confused, still a little boy. You know, deaths were happening in my family. I was confused. It was a lot, man. And that day was, woo.
I tell you what.
I think I still get yelled at by fans about that day.
You know what? For me, that episode, I know exactly what episode that is. That's episode number 8, season 1. And that was the only episode that I couldn't watch twice. I couldn't watch it over again. It was a really hard episode for me to watch. Like, just for so many reasons, and especially what we were going through, because at that time, all of us were very close, and that tension that we had was very ugly at that time, extremely ugly. But also looking back, and I wouldn't take anything back, because I feel like those experiences is what made us who we are today. And I will say, talking to you right now, I can tell, you know, you're reflecting on yourself and who you were at certain times. And I feel like that's very positive. So I totally accept your apology. I'm pretty sure I accepted it before, you know, and, you know, just continue to self-reflect like you're doing, and, you know, stay positive, my brother.
Oh man, all day. That's the only way nowadays.
Definitely. But even keeping things positive, do you feel that reality TV is like hard, or, you know, is it something that you've just gotten used to by now?
I'm always asked that question by individuals who are not a part of this industry, where I try to let them know that this is a real journey for us. And I ask them to have a little bit more sensitivity for us than what they may seem to have. It's not easy given our entire lives. It's not easy dealing with real friendships. Like, I have to remind people, this wasn't a group of people just casted together. Like, we literally were friends. We literally hung out, broke bread together. Like, it's not easy to take on these experiences to the public from a sensitive place for all of us. And this is it's definitely hard.
You know, I know that you've gone through like a lot, you know, during those viral moments. So like, out of everything you've gone through, what was your lowest point?
For me, the lowest point would have been the first, when we watched the first clip. When we watched Snapchat situation unfold, to actually have my newborn baby, and everybody know how much I love my kids, to have my baby taken away at the time, there was nothing I could do to fix it at that time. There's nothing I could say. There was no way for me to lie out of it. There was nothing I could do. Like, I literally had to sit and let my world be destroyed in order for me to rebuild. I literally had to burn the whole forest. And that's probably what caused me to turn in a whole new direction in life. Because at that point, I just cleared everything. There was no more hiding who I was. There was no more pretending. There was no more like faking it. Like, who are you about to be? Who are you about to become? And at that time, I was a single dad in Chicago with DJ, like trying to work, hustle, take care of my son. And I'm having to tell him the truth every day while his mom and brother not home with him. That moment really like struck me, and it made me realize like, yo, you're going to have to change or you're about to lose literally everything and everyone who cares about you.
So what was one of your highest points?
You know what? I don't even think I've reached my highest point yet on the show, but my highest points for me right now, honestly, through everything was just finally being able to be like, at a, I guess, decent pace with my wife and be in a better place with her.
I was going to ask, because last time we saw on TV, y'all were like talking divorce, but what's going on with you and Ashley? Because I see y'all be leaving hearts under each other's pictures, but last time I saw on Black and Crew Chicago, y'all was separating. So was there a makeup?
It was definitely a makeup. She, which I couldn't blame. She reacted based on our past. You know what I mean? Remember the Snapchat thing had just happened a couple of years back, and we were just working on ourselves. And then you get again another clout chaser, and it was what it was. So when she finally realized that somebody was doing the most and was looking for attention, she kind of calmed down. We had a long, good talk about it, and about respecting relationship. You know what I mean? And ever since then, we've been rocking and rolling. I mean, no marriage is perfect. You know what I mean? We argue about who's gonna change Pampers in the middle of the night.
Okay, it'd be like that.
That Pamper apple juice run is real at 2 a.m.
It'd be like that.
It gets personal, but like I can deal with that. Like I can deal with these issues. We can deal with who's gonna cook dinner and stuff like that. Who's gonna pick up the kids? I'm cool with these arguments. I can say it's way better than like what it's been in years for us.
Was there ever a moment where you wanted to just completely like step away from the cameras and you just felt like filming was just absolutely too much?
Yeah, especially around that time. Like I said, especially when
because I definitely remember when all that was going on. It was very crazy for you. We were having meetings for filming, and you guys were like separated at the time. I remember like just how distraught you seemed, So
that probably was, at that point, probably was the toughest point, like where I just really didn't know what my next step was. Like nobody really had nobody knew what to tell me because I had messed up so bad. It's like, what do I tell them? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it was like, I was just stuck in this place, and I definitely had to do some therapy after that. I did a lot of spiritual searching after that because I just had to find a way to heal from all of that. And I think I needed to heal first before I could even think about healing my family. Like I had to.
That's real. That's real.
There was no way I was going to be able to put my family back together without, fixing me.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad as a man that made mistakes that you recognize that. So that is like amazing, Don. If you weren't on this TV show, because I know you have a couple of degrees, what would you be doing? Like, what would Don be?
I still be rocking out with the kids. Okay. Definitely still being a teacher, which was some, only a few of y'all knew.
I forgot that you were a teacher.
whole behavioral teacher.
Yeah.
At the same time working at the shop. So I definitely would probably be full time with the youth in the city of Chicago still. Even though I still do my part, you know what I mean? But I definitely probably see myself at a school. And man, I'd probably be running my own gym. Everybody know I re-fell in love with fitness. I had to refine some type of competitiveness in myself, that I lost after basketball, and I had refound it. So, if TV never came around, I'd definitely probably be at a school and somebody working in somebody's gym.
True. For me, if TV never came around, I was actually studying to get my master's for speech pathology and audiology. So I would have been a speech therapist or an ear doctor. Mm-hmm. If you could choose a different Black Ink Crew city, which one would you pack your bags and go to?
If I can pick a Black Ink city to be in, it has to be one of the existing ones?
I mean, I would say yes, because it's a Black Ink city. So if you could pick a Black Ink Crew city and to go kick it with their crew and be on their show, which city would you choose?
You know what? I probably would give Cali a chance.
Okay, so you would go to Compton?
Give Cali a chance. They seem a little they be turned, but I think they got some laid back vibes about them.
Yeah.
No diss on our New York, counterparts, man, but they get a little raunchy sometimes, man. They seem like they're always angry, man. I get it. It's New York. They're always a little angry. Like, man, what up, son? You sit on my couch too long. Like, it always feels a little tense, like over nothing. I'd rather go kick it in Cali, smoke some trees, catch a vibe out in the sun, So, take me to Cali, man.
I heard that. Well, thanks, Don, for sitting down. We got some good laughs in watching some of your worst moments, Don.
Hey, man. The worst bring the best out of you when you persevere,
Amen, brother.